Now, tell me, what's some of the artists in the city of Cincinnati? Name some. You had started off naming a few, like K. Rowley. What's some
That
of
I
the
started with?
no? Just some of the artists that you've worked with overall, in
Overall?
Cincinnati.
Alright. Let's start. Let's go back. Early 2000s. Let's want to do that first.
Just name some off the top. It ain't got to be a specific order. Just name some artists.
Okay. World, K. Rowley, shit, Scally, Key Sosa, I'm mixing them up, old and new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just keep going.
Liddy in the game, Liddy.
Shout out to Liddy.
I want to say this. So I worked with them all. I'm about to try to get these names down. Malio, Tyler May. I work with
A slew of artists.
I'm Scally.
Just mostly every artist.
I want to say this. I worked with all of them. Mm-hmm. Every last single one of them. Mm-hmm. Or I got an inbox from them. Mm-hmm. On God.
And you are very.
Just to name a few.
That's just to name a few. Yeah, you didn't have to name all of them. I just wanted you to name some of the artists that you
I've worked with them all.
Yeah.
Like,
now, for somebody that might be inquiring, right? So they're like, okay, you work with these artists. Tell me, when an artist like Scally and you working with an artist like Scally, what is it that you're doing for him?
So Scally, for instance, right? Okay, you were saying Scally. So I would be on the road. He'll be like on a tour bus. Mm-hmm. I would probably be following the tour bus in a van filled with promotion items. Mm-hmm. In every city.
And that's CDs, flyers, there's T-shirts, banners, anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm following him. He's on a tour bus with probably Migos or some shit. But I'm following him in a van with the promo. Mm-hmm. So that should tell you.
And when you get to these markets, it's time to distribute.
Yeah. As soon as they pull that bus over, I'm out with promo in the city. It ain't no issue.
Now, do you do things for artists when it comes to big festivals? You know, a lot of artists like to do your South by Southwest. Yes. Do artists buy in your services to make sure they can get that? Because it's good. Like, I mean, those type of events are straight guerrilla marketing.
They almost got to.
Yeah.
I'm always booked at those kind of events. I'm always there.
You wearing the book bags with the big signs.
I'm doing all that as soon as I get there. And,
yeah.
You know, they gotta book it, you know, and I'm there. But I'm always booked, you know, CIAA, South by Southwest. I'm always there. Every year I'm always there. So they know to book it.
Hell yeah. They know to book now, since you work with Cincinnati artists, this is where you started at, and now you know, you will get into some things later that you're doing now on a bigger scale. Yeah. But where do you feel like the state of Cincinnati music is now?
Shit. It's real good right now. There's some good music out there right now. I feel like we're just getting better with certain things. Certain things we're getting better with. Some things we gotta get right, but for the most part, I think and I'm talking because I got like 20 in here.
You've seen evolution.
This the best it's ever been to me. This is the best it's ever been to me. And that's just to me.
Yeah.
This is the best it's been. You know, we've been through a lot. The city been through a lot. So I feel like this is the best. And it's getting better. We just got to get better with some other things. But I think it's good.
And what you're saying now, like, you've been around, you said you've been promoting for 25
I've been
25 years?
20.
You said 20 years. I thought you said 25.
It's like, because that five, was a blur. That five was a blur because it went so fast, you know, but I feel like, let's say 20. Let's say 20.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure you lost some artists. I know you lost some that were close to you that you working with, you kept painting with, and you doing work with, and next thing you know, they passed away. Tell me about certain situations that happened.
So, I think, B Chubb, I got him tatted right here on my arm.
Yeah, lift it up a little more.
I don't know if y'all can see him, but Chubb, you know, he really looked out for me. He looked out for me, and
what happened in that instance, and how did you end up finding out like that he had passed away?
I know, like, me and him, we used to sell the CDs. He was booming. Bruh was booming, and he liked the way that I sell CDs. So he like, yeah, let's get together, boom, boom, boom. Like, so that's how we really kicked it off.
Yeah.
And everything. And, so around this time, he doing shows with B Gang. B Gang, not the new, but like the 10. I think it was 10 of them. It might have been 8. I ain't for sure, but I think it was 8. But it was really like a gang was like 20 of them for real. But I ain't about to get into all that. But so Chubb had a show downtown. Was it Dream? The alley. Yeah, it was Dream. And me and him used to sell the CDs on the west side on boot note at the UDF.
Okay.
So I had the UDFs on lock. All right, so boom. I had like 4 UDFs. I was booming. I had like one person at this UDF booming on the CDs. I had things over here, and then like, you know, I had it together. You feel me? And so Chubb used to always sell the most. You know what I mean? Yeah, and because, you know, he was big. You know, back then he was big, and he was pushing, the mixtape was Straight Piff. Okay. It was Straight Piff, and he was selling them for $5. And so we always be at the UDF. This particular night, he had a show at Dream, like I told you, and he was telling me like, yo, I'm gonna meet you at the UDF as soon as I get back with the show with the gang, like. And I don't know if you remember the Beat Gang van. They had a van, and it was like an orange van, and all of them was in there. You know what I mean? And you know, you jump in the van, go to the show or whatever. And that's probably like the last little call I got from him. He was basically telling me like, our last phone call was, he was like, bruh, I'm gonna meet you at UDF. I was burning his CDs. When I had my CDs ready, I'm like, I got your shit ready. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm at UDF early doing his show, like trying to like get some shit up so I can have some shit for him when he get to me. And man, that's the last time that was the last phone call from him, man. The next phone call I got, I was at home, and it was from Khadijah. You remember the female rapper Khadijah? She was really tearing it up in the early 2000s. Khadijah, she was really tearing it down. And she called me, and she was like, bruh. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, he's gone. I'm like, I just kind of like, I didn't really know what to do at that point, because just before that, I had dropped a mixtape for him. And it was the Cincinnati Neighborhood Legend, Volume 5. I was on Volume 5 at this time. And so he was telling me stuff like, he used to tell me like right before his death, he was telling me like, you ain't gonna blow up until you do a mixtape about me. Like, I used to be like, I'm about to do it right now. Like, and I did it. I made it happen. And everybody, after I did that mixtape, you know what I mean? Everybody knew me. Everybody knew me. I was good. The whole city, I was on.
And you kept doing that.
I kept doing it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right after that, I did the right after his death, I really blew, because in the city I was doing a lot of mixtapes. So I did the Avondale Bully Gang mixtape, and then I think that's when it happened for real.
When you took off.
I was in Avondale then. So
you went from the west side to the east side.
Straight to the Avondale.
For sure.
That was a blessing.
Man, that's lit.
That was a blessing.
So you felt like though.
I felt like
he was shining down on you, like, let's get it.
He's from Avondale. People don't know that, but he migrated to the west side. A lot of people don't know that. So I knew that blessing. I already knew what it was. It just went crazy. It just went crazy.
For sure.
It went crazy.
Now, because you've been in the business for so long, and you a legend with the guerrilla marketing and everything like that, street marketing, getting people out, it's actually landed you to actually take like world famous artists. You're on tour with them now.
Yeah,
and
I'm on tour with them.
You doing major things. Tell me about now what you're doing.
Right now, I'm on tour with Monica and Keith Sweat. Okay. And Escape.
And what are you doing for them?
I'm doing promotion. Basically, whatever city they promote, whatever city they're doing, I'm there like 3 weeks before. I'm in that city chilling.
Yep, putting out flyers. Doing promo.
I'm actually supposed to be somewhere right now, but rocking with 411. So, you know.
How's that experience been? What's the difference between doing it on this tour versus, when you are just doing it with a local artist per se?
It's the real deal. It's the real deal. It's just work. It's just constant work. It's constant work. And you got to really be in this to win this. Like, it's a 24-hour business.